A lot of folks have been asking where we've been, what we've been doing, and if we're still okay. I thought I'd sprinkle in a few of the high points from this winter and bring everybody up to date.
That's a pretty good way to spend Christmas Eve. Well, it is a warm December day, and I figure today is a great time for us to move some fence. I'm sitting in the house doing paperwork I don't really feel like doing. So this is a good excuse to get outside, get some fresh air. The goats have pretty much eaten everything that they can eat in here. We're gonna move that fence over to the hill. And now that I'm here, you can see, this is what I'm talking about. There's a lot of pine. There's some little green viney stuff growing along the ground over here. I don't know if they'll pick at that moss that's on the ground. I have no idea. But I'm interested to see what the difference will be between this side and the side over there next to it that looks almost the same after they've been in here about a month. So I'm gonna give them about a month or two of access to it, and then we'll find, oh, here she comes. She's coming in hot. She is not a light stepper. Now, this area right here is steep. I don't know if it transfers onto video the way it really is, but that is a very steep hill. Goats are gonna get good exercise going up and down that thing. They're also going to eat a lot of the stuff that's in there, basically help us create better soil. And you get that by allowing the animals to get in there and eat, trample on some stuff, poop, fertilize it, and it just creates a little cycle. So over a course of time, over several years, we improve the quality of the soil that we've got here. Before I can do that and let the goats in here, there's some mountain laurel, and I got to get that mountain laurel out because it's poisonous to them.
Mountain laurel is a member of the Araceae plant family. While many members of that family, like blueberry, huckleberry, lingonberry, and cranberry, have edible fruit, the mountain laurel does not. Every part of the mountain laurel is toxic and potentially deadly to animals and humans. The danger that it poses to livestock cannot be overstated.
Well, that wasn't the worst thing in the world, but it took a little bit of time. It always takes a little bit of time. Usually a little more than I think it's gonna. I'm gonna come back out here tomorrow and get this finished up, but I'm getting ready to go back in the house, get something to eat. Let's see if this one works. I'm having a little bit of camera trouble. The thing blew over in the rain, or in the wind yesterday, and this is like the third camera I've broken this year. It might be the fourth camera I've broken this year. But this thing is doing all kinds of screwy stuff. It keeps cutting out. We have the fence all set up. We did that yesterday. I moved the teepee over here. I've got the gate set up. The only thing I need now is goats. So I'm gonna go get my little fasteners, grab the goats, bring them in here so they can get a couple of hours in here before we put them away. I wanted to get them in here a lot earlier today, but unfortunately when I went to town to do some paperwork with the county, it took a lot longer than I expected. If you want to know why I've got on the Blaze Orange hat, we're in the middle of deer season, and where we are right now is not all that far from a property line. Now, it would be difficult to accidentally come over here, but that doesn't mean somebody might not wander over here. Every once in a while you get people from out of town who just find a spot and decide they're gonna start hunting. It's frowned upon, heavily. I don't wanna take a chance on us being out here doing any kind of work during deer season and somebody seeing some movement and some sort of an accident happening. So everybody during the season wears Blaze Orange. Got everything set up. I'm gonna get these goats. I'm taking a bit of a chance because I don't have any grain or anything to coax them over there, but they've gotten in the habit of following us across, so hopefully they'll follow me. You are dirty. Yeah. You got pine stuff all over you. Hello, Inez. Hello. All right, guys, come on. Come on. Come on. This way. Let's go. Hey, over here. Come on. Come on, Naya. Get behind them and push. Come on, goats. There you go. Good God. Here we go. Here we go. And they're not going. Come on. Hey, hey. This ain't working. I gotta run them out of that stuff up there, because if they eat that, they'll die. Good job, Paul. Good job, Aya. Good job. Aya's pushing them this way. Come on. Nope, wrong way. Hey, get out of there. Nope. Get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there. Don't eat that. Good God. Okay, that didn't work. Stay. Look at that. We got a scoop of grain. How about this? Y'all follow me? Huh? There we go. Here we are. Come on. Come on in here. Come on. You're not supposed to be eating grain. Well, I guess it don't matter what you're supposed to do. You're doing what you do. Well, they're in here, and while they're in here, I'm going to start tying these different pieces of the fence together. Yeah? You don't say. Well, for the time being, they're finding plenty of things to chew on. Investigating their surroundings a little bit. So I'm going to call that a success. Get down here and fasten this last section of fence together, and I'll energize it. And that'll keep them in here and hopefully keep anything else out. They're not going to be in here all night. I'll come back and get them in a couple hours, move them back over there. They move pretty quick up and down hills. I think we discovered who the weak link in the chain is.
At this stage, we try to only leave Aya with the goats when we're there. We don't want her staying in the area with them without supervision. She's still a puppy, and she will be for quite some time. We can't have her chasing them and playing with them, so there's lots of corrective action that takes place.
All right, let's hook up the power. What do you say? Full power? Now it's grounded into the ground. It's actually a very good area because there's a lot of moisture in this soil. Connected over here, voltage should connect, swing all the way around. And if it is as it should be, and it is, it's hot. There we go. All right, got a new area for them. I'm gonna go get a little bit of water down here. Put some water in their little trough, little bucket for them, just to make sure everything is cool. And they're really only going to get probably about 2 hours out here today. Actually, not even that. Maybe an hour, hour and a half, and they'll get put away. But it'll get them used to it, and they'll be eager to come over here tomorrow. Come on, Aya. Let's go get some water.
We didn't just work. We also drove around and enjoyed some of the hiking trails in our area. The only problem I have with these hiking trails is sometimes what I expect to be a 2 to 3 mile hike turns into a 9-miler.
When the world is sleeping, do you think of me? With the road it's coming back again, come back to me. I remember the long drives, the late nights in your car. I remember
That's a pretty good way to spend Christmas Eve.
windows down, empty streets. You were all I used to know. You and I, forever, forever ago. And you used to drive me.
And we are getting ready to work on the shed. We worked on this, it's probably been a year and a half since we put the siding on this thing. Came down here over the weekend because we had a big tree limb blow out in one of the windstorms and shoot right through the roof on that thing. I'm gonna have to do some repairs on that. But since we're down here today, we're gonna see if we can't frame this thing in for a door, because we've never put a door, and all of our little rakes and hand tools and shovels and stuff are stored down here. Kind of be nice to have a door to keep the mice and the bats out. Measured it out and then cut on the wrong side.
But when you do the trim, it doesn't matter. You
Yeah.
don't see it.
You
do
won't see it from the outside, and it'll be stable, but it's one of those things I do, and as soon as I'm done, I'm thinking, why in the world would you do that?
Because your wife wasn't here to tell you. Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure?
That's what it was.
That's right.
That has to be it.
Definitely it.
It shuts.
Oh, we have a door.
Yep.
It's cute.
Yeah.
I need to
Unfortunately,
wash it.
it's raining on me. I need to pull that piece of siding out.
Can we leave
Get
some of
that
the
set
tools
I'm gonna
inside?
leave them all here.
Okay. I am
It's
chill.
dry, so it's not a problem.
Lauren's cold. I'm cold.
I'm gonna make a fire.
Okay.
I know
I
that's
didn't. She made chili.
good. Well, that sounds good.
Yeah, something warm. Cause it's just damp and cold.
We spent a lot of the winter trying to get things cleaned up. When the brush isn't growing, it's an excellent time to get in there, pull some things out, and clear some of the forest floor. But when you pull it out, you have to do something with it.
Well, I ain't gonna get it all split today. I'm running out of juice here. But Javan's over here trying to start a fire. She wants to burn up that stuff that we cut out of there yesterday. It does not look like she's being too successful with that fire, so I might go over here and see if I can give her a hand. Fire. I mean, most of the stuff is fresh cut. And it's green.
Yeah, some of it's old.
Almost none of it's old. Okay? Some, yes, some, but almost none.
Don't be the voice of doom.
You just argue with me because I said it.
No, I just don't like all my dreams crushed. Don't crush my dreams.
Pyromaniac dreams.
I just want things nice and tidy. It's not too much to ask.
It is a rainy day, and what I'm trying to do in here is get the trim in the windows. I've got the wood. Jafana spent the last week or two getting it all painted, so I'd kind of like to finish that out. As you can see what a difference it makes between that and that. I got the crew in here baking bread. Hello, hello. She's been sleeping out in the rain. So she got dried off. She's chilling out up here on the porch. I need to cut a few pieces of wood here. I pulled this empty paper wasp nest off a little tree. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with it, but I figure Since it's in such good shape, I'm not going to just throw it right away. Look how big you are. Oh my goodness. Look how big you are. Yeah. It is not going in. Trim it just a tad. There we go. There we go. While I'm doing that, Jafan has been in here caulking up the gaps here. We don't have anything on the outside of it. It's not a traditional casement. When she first told me what she wanted, it's very minimalist. I argued with her and told her that's not how you do it. And then I went ahead and did it. But I think in the end, it looks pretty good. That one's gonna require a little extra work because there was a large gap at the top between the drywall and actual framing.
But I'm getting it.
You getting it?
Yeah, I'm getting it.
And then we'll find, oh, here she comes. She's coming in hot. She is not a light stepper. I'm already tired.
What's happening? You're tired and grumpy?
Very grumpy.
I know.
Just mostly tired.
I can feel it.
Eve, 2023. We're back here.
Oh, well.
It's New Year's Eve. It's the 31st.
So, do you call it 2024? Well,
You call it 2024 when it's 2024. Trouble with the staff. Anyway,